Hello everybody, Dread back here, and today we are playing Pokemon Legends Arceus. This is actually a game that got me into Pokemon. It was, when I first got it, it was really good, so I wanted to play it again for my channel. So, yeah, I'm gonna get started. Gotta go into my second profile because I've already beat the game and whatnot, but man, it's actually been a very long time since I've played. Like, I don't really play it much often anymore because shiny hunting, I do it occasionally, but it's not good. We're gonna go with English because that's the only language I know right now. I don't know, I might learn a new language in the future, who knows. So yeah, this game is actually like a really neat game. Like, oh, and here we are, the great sun thing. Like, it's like a star. Welcome to my realm, located beyond both time and space. Yeah, this is gonna be a thing. I'm just gonna narrate when text comes up on the screen whenever I'm playing. Yeah, if you don't want me to do that, just tell me. Um, it is well that thou art here. This guy's really into old talk. I am that which humans call Arceus, or Arceus, Arceus, if you like that way. Who knows? Who knows how to pronounce it? Now, I wish to know thine appearance. Okay, so we're gonna go with this. And my name is Dreadmac, since that's the name of my channel, and my previous character wasn't named Dreadmac, so that won't get confusing. Wait, I might be able to. Oh, wait, why? I don't know why I hit no. Yeah, if I'm being honest, I really don't know why I hit no. Let's try this again. Dreadmac. Boom. And now we'll select yes. Dreadmac. So, Arceus. Did you guys tell me how to say it down below? That, I'll just look and see the majority, so I can say it how you guys think it should be pronounced. Soon thou shalt find thyself in a world strange to thee. This guy really needs to upgrade his language skills. I'll say that. A world inhabited by wondrous creatures that humans call Pokemon. This guy, Arceus, it really likes its dramatic pauses and special fancy old time words. Seek out all Pokemon, and thou shalt find me once more. Oh, he's gone. Oh, guess the big bright thing gone. And now I am in space. Not really, but it looks like it. I love how this game takes place in the past, and Arceus just casually is like, "Here, child, take a phone. This won't cause any issues." Fireworks! It's all like fireworks. Arceus, however you want to say it, appears. Here, I'm just gonna say Arceus because that's just easier for me. That's how I learned to say it. You know. Wait a minute. Hold up. I just realized something. Actually, no, I'm not gonna spoil it yet. I'm not gonna spoil this because by the slim chance you haven't seen any let's play of this game yet for whatever reason. Oh, Pokemon Legends Arceus. Yeah, I'm not gonna spoil anything. I'm gonna try not to. It might slip out. I don't know. Oh, God. Wake up! Oh, do wake up, won't you? Seriously, this is like the way. They really did a good job making these people sound old. I've just got 3 weirdos. Are you alive, my boy? Question mark, question mark, question mark. We got 3 Pokemon with this guy, which I know the name of, but I'm not gonna say because, you know. Let's see. You gave me quite the shock falling from the sky like that. I forgot how good the music is. This is some good music. Yeah, this is pretty good. But thank goodness you seem unharmed. I can't read apparently. Let's see. Who are you? I'd like to ask you the same. I mean, you fell out of the sky, you understand. Come on. No, come on. Seriously, I can't read. Come now. Who in the world does that? Me. I do that. I must say your clothing is unusual. You wouldn't happen to have an acquaintance in these parts, would you? I have no clue. It's like, I don't know. I see. You seem to be in a bit of a pickle. I don't know how to read, apparently. Might I offer some directions? Do you have somewhere around here you could stay? No, nowhere. So you don't know anyone here, and you don't even know where to spend the night. Well, this is a proper pickle indeed. Are you quite sure you'll be able to survive? Somehow, I guess. I wonder if they're, like... Yeah, I just lost my train of thought. I see. Well, no gentleman would abandon a person in such need. Yeah, Karoo. Boom. Splish splash. You know, I don't think I'm gonna narrate the Pokemon noises, honestly. Like, that's just noises. Oh my, I'd completely forgotten. I had just caught up to these 3 runaway Pokemon when you tumbled out of the sky. It's almost as if they knew you'd appear here. I wonder if they did. Anyway, but do you even know what a Pokemon is? Yes, of course I do. Only stupid people don't know. I'm kidding. My, that's a relief. You fell from the sky. Though you fell from the sky, it seems we have some common ground, eh? Yes, well, these 3 Pokemon belong to me. Mysterious creatures that they are. Oh, yes, and what might your name be? Just like nod. Don't tell him anything, just nod. Oh, so you're called Dreadback. That name has quite the ring to it. No, it doesn't. I imagine it must have some lovely meaning. No, it doesn't. Oh, but I do apologize. I haven't even introduced myself. My name is Laventon. I am something of a Pokemon professor. That is to say, I'm a scholar seeking to deepen our understanding of Pokemon. Yes, Pokemon such as these 3 here. What? Well, I just finished reading that while I ran away. Oh, blast and bother, my darling Pokemon. Why must you run from me again? I'm terribly sorry, but do you think you could help me round them up? I beg you. I wonder if they're ever gonna, like, put voice actors in Pokemon, so I don't have to, like, sit here and narrate. Anyway. 1, 2, 3, wait! No, I'm gonna make him sound like an old guy. I'm gonna try to give characters voices, and oh, look. Oh yeah, I'm gonna be able to tell you the thing I was talking about a second ago. Well, not a second ago, but like a few minutes ago. You guys are gonna need to see. I'm gonna end this whole Arceus debate right here. Looky here. So once we get this, you found something that resembles a phone. Just wait. It's probably your phone, but it's changed shape. You feel a strange power emanating from it. A message appeared on the screen. I bestow upon thee this Arc phone, not Arts phone, Arc. So, that kind of ends it there. Arc phone, Arc being an abbreviation of Arceus. All those Arceus people can just give up. And thy missions, seek out all Pokemon. I mean, you can call it Arceus if you want, but, like, I'm just gonna keep calling it Arceus because, like, easier to say for me, honestly, and, like, Arc phone, Just, excuse me. Let's go check on Professor Laventon. Mr. Old Guy. Sigh, alas, yet another miss. Aha, I'm glad you've come to my rescue, my new friend from the sky. Oh, just listen to that music. That's some good music right there. I tried catching my little runaways by tossing some Pokeballs their way, but I'm not the best at this sort of thing, you see. I'd love to... Oh my god. Yeah, so like I'm sick right now, or like allergies or whatever, and like this is not easy because my throat is like really scratchy right now. Like I also have a stuffed up nose, so this is just not. All this dialogue's not helping. I'd love to give you a go at it, but perhaps I should tell you a bit about these three first. Seriously, I cannot speak. Like I don't know why. This game is a great game. Now that one is Rowlet. I think it's cool that they brought back like starters from different regions. I thought that was pretty cool. Rowlet can photosynthesize like a plant, and apparently it battles using its sharp feathers. Yeah, it's sharp feathers, you know, the sharp round owl. Karoo! Oh wait, no, I'm not gonna do Pokemon noises because like that one over there is Cyndaquil. I'm just gonna say like last playthrough I actually chose Cyndaquil. It was a solid Pokemon. The fire burning on Cyndaquil's back will flare up whenever it's surprised or irate. Cyndaquil noises, and then there's Fat Thing. I've never liked Oshawott. I just thought Oshawott was really weird. The Pokemon near the pond is Oshawott. For now, I was gonna give Laventon an accent. Oshawott naps while floating on the water, and it can battle using the shell-like object on its belly. No accents. That's just too much to keep up with. It's gonna make its Oshawott noises. Oh my, I nearly forgot to cover the most crucial thing. How to go about catching Pokemon. Casually hands me air, and just like a Pokeball appears. Here you are, my boy. Pokeballs. Throw these at Pokemon to catch them. 50 Pokeballs! I forgot he gave you 50 Pokeballs. Here, you can just pause if you want to read that. I'm not reading that. But that won't do for an explanation, will it? I do apologize. Let me be more thorough. Now, I've mentioned already that Pokemon are strange, marvelous creatures. What's so strange about them, you ask? Well, each and every Pokemon is able to shrink itself down to a minuscule size. What? What? They can? So why don't Pokemon just shrink to avoid being captured? What? And that's where the Pokeballs come in. Pokeballs are a recent invention, you see. Throw one of them at a Pokemon, and why the Pokemon will shrink down and fit inside the ball comfy as can be. And with that, you've caught a Pokemon. Well, there's finally an explanation for the Pokeballs. Cool. Wonder how you discover something like that. I know we've just met, but I'm afraid I've no one else to turn to. I'd be awfully grateful if you catch my 3 runaways. Now, the proper technique is to aim at the Pokemon and then let the ball fly. I guess I just need to, like, have speech classes or something. Then let the ball fly. It's quite simple. No. Though far be it from me to say so, I suppose, given my own desire lack of skill in this area. Wait, desire? No, not dire. Ugh. Yeah, you can pause to read this stuff. I'm not reading through this because like that's just way too much. It's gonna waste time. Like I'm only doing like a 30-minute Let's Play or something. Anyway, let's go catch old Oshawott. Loser. Oh, bozo. Oh, wonderful! You caught a Pokemon. It seems you've quite the knack for this Pokemon catching business, Dreadmac. Jolly useful skills to have around here. Only 2 of my darling runaways left now. Still, this is most unusual. You don't seem fearful of Pokemon in the slightest. Yeah. honestly, this game is great. Like, and like people who say the graphics are bad, it's just like I don't see it. It's the thing. I don't see how the graphics are bad. Unless they're like Pokemon needs to be like super realistic. Like it needs to be more realistic than real life. Like unless that's their like thought, unless it's like their thought process, then I don't understand the whole its graphics are terrible thing. Same thing with Pokemon Sword. I don't understand why people say its graphics are bad. I think the graphics are pretty good, like, but you know, I think they're pretty decent. I can hardly believe it, Dreadmac. Incredible. You know, many people fear to even approach Pokemon. Losers. Losers. Never mind, catch them. Bravo indeed. Just one more to go. Let's wrap this up sharpish, shall we? I'm just gonna, what? Hopefully by the end of however long it takes me to play through the entire game, I learn how to speak. Sharpish. I've never heard that kind of language before. And who says Pokemon isn't educational? I'm learning new ways to speak. Missed the first stop. Oi, how rude. Now I'm depressed. I look so depressed now. I'm just like, that rock, it looks nice. It'd be a shame if I were to jump off of it. Yes, I'm afraid that can happen. Pokeballs are hardly 100% foolproof. Give it another go, old boy. But, what? Why did he just call me old? This guy. No. I cannot wait for Scarlet and Violet to come out because like they look amazing, and I honestly, oh my god, my mic nearly just fell off the table. That would have not been good. Thank you very much indeed. Oh, what a relief to have them all back. You see, the 3 Pokemon you caught have only just arrived at the village to help with our research. They won't listen to anyone. And as I mentioned, they bolted from the village almost as if they knew you'd come falling. I always thought that weird. Like, how did the starters, like, just happen to know that you were, like, arriving? You know, it's just, like, it's very interesting. You know, like, maybe it's the magic of Mount Coronet. I think that's the name of it. But as I must say, Dreadmac, I was taken aback by how well you use Pokeballs. Yeah, I'm good at using Pokeballs. Unless we're talking about Pokemon Go, then I'm just absolute dog water at it. My catch rate is like 3% or something. How is it that you catch Pokemon so ably? What does ably mean? Do I need to get my phone and like look up what ably means? When you've only just arrived here. One can't help but think there's a reason you appeared here and now. I like this music, honestly. This is a bop. Seek out all Pokemon. That object is an arc phone, you said. Oh god. Ugh. Just ignore me nearly choking. What an odd device. Could it be guiding you somehow? Let me just put it back in my pocket. You know, there's no, like, way to... Just, like, it, like, disappears into your pocket, like, never to be seen again. It just, like, becomes paper thin. You can't see it, like, poking out or anything. If you'll indulge me for a moment, there's something I'd like to share with you. I just realized this. I don't think this guy has fingernails. What the... You see, I have a dream to compile this region's first complete record of its Pokemon. I wonder why they choose pink as their, like, highlighted thing. Like, why not yellow? That's, like, the classic. I mean, I got nothing against pink, but, like, it's an odd choice. We in the field call such a catalog a Pokedex. He said the thing. He said the thing. It's a Pokedex. I remember seeing the trailer for Pokemon Legends Arceus like a long time back, and it was like compile Hazui's first complete Pokedex, and I was like, yes, give me game. And like I picked it up, and let's just say there was a lot of time spent just staring at a screen playing a Pokemon game for. What I'm trying to say is I played, and I don't know if it's, let's just forget that I was trying to say something and move on. Yes, a proper Pokedex is a wonderful work of research containing detailed records of all the Pokemon to be found in a region. But in order to properly document Pokemon, one must, of course, catch them. Nah, bro, I'm just gonna like take a peek at a Pokemon and complete its entire entry, fill out everything I know about it. And therein lies the rub, I'm afraid. Pokeballs have only just been invented, and not many have mastered the skill of using them. Who's mastered the skill of using them? What, like characters that I'm not gonna spoil yet? Enter you, a person with a clear talent for catching Pokemon. I threw 4 balls, like, I literally just threw 4 balls, and he's like, oh my gosh, you're a wizard. Space wizard. You're a sky wizard. Your goal is to seek out every Pokemon, and mine is to have all those Pokemon caught. Well, how convenient. A situation ripe for teamwork, don't you agree? No, I don't agree. Come now, what do you say? Shall we help one another out, my boy? I'm gonna be nice. Then whoever and from wherever you may be, I welcome you with open arms. We have a Pokedex to complete. Yeah, the first time I played this, and even now, I still have like a stroke just reading these sentences. I don't know why, it's just like... First things first, so let's get these Pokemon back to the village. Then we'll sort out your lodgings, I think is how I'm gonna pronounce it. And find you some proper clothes and a meal and all that. Follow me then onward to Jubilife Village. I used to call it, like, as a joke, I would just call it Jubby Life. It was the funniest thing to me. It was pretty funny. Got my red sandals. Also, I really wish I could have picked my haircut. Never, I'm just gonna casually not constantly talk about the fact that there's a literal, like, rip in space and time above their mountain. Thank you for your tireless work keeping us safe, my good guardsmen. This young man was of great assistance to me and my Pokemon, so I hope you'll forgive my bringing him to the village for a bit. I'm telling you, when I read this stuff, I have a stroke, okay? This is just... What? Let's see here. Really figured everyone would just, like, flock to the gates, like, who is newcomer? I never noticed what Laventon had under his like lab coat thing. It's actually like it looks like a pretty nice suit, like the top part. I mean, his pants look atrocious. Like his pants are like a war crime, but like, I think he has like a pretty nice suit top. Seriously, can we actually talk about Laventon's pants? Jubilife Village has come a long way thanks to the fine people of the Galaxy Expedition Team. This road we're on now is known as the locals of This village was built sacredly and since we know so little of the local Pokemon, people hesitate to set outside of the village. Now the impressive building up ahead of us is Galaxy Hall, headquarters for this entire outfit. I think that's what that said. Oh, botheration. Botheration. I had almost forgotten. I need to go and report that we successfully recovered the escaped Pokemon. Might I ask you wait for me at the canteen? It's just past this bridge here. Then to the left, the Wallflower it's called. Wallflowers. Your ARC phone is beeping. Somehow it seems to show where you need to go next. Somehow. Yeah, you can pause if you want to read that stuff, you know. I'll go back just so you can pause again. Let's see. Woo! Going over to the Wallflower. Can we actually mention the music in this game again? Because it's just something different, okay? It's just... it's good. Anyway, let's go up to, Green Mustache. Not gonna spoil his name either. Well, now, aren't you awfully suspicious? He's the imposter. Just big sad. The Wallflowers for Galaxy Team folk only. We don't have seats for outsiders. Move along. Some interesting noises. Who are you? I've never seen anyone dressed like you are. I've never seen anyone dressed like you are. What if you were attacked by a Pokemon? You'd be minced meat in those flimsy clothes. If the guard let you through, you must have ties with somebody in the village. Yes, I do. Perhaps you've met Professor Lavington. He's a scholar from a faraway place. His Pokemon do get away from him at times, though. It makes me a bit worried for him. Though, how about you help him instead of him having to employ like a random kid that he just found on the beach? I suppose I'm hardly one to talk. I've had some trouble with Pokemon myself. I was hit by a Pokemon move called Thundershock not long ago, and I had to take to my bed. Yeah, this is like... So before this game, it was like a question, like, how do Pokeballs work, and like, people, like, what are the consequences of, like, Pokemon, like, going rogue and whatnot, what wild Pokemon do. This game, like, solved a bunch of that. Just like, they can't attack you. Yeah, like they can fight back and whatnot. They hunt each other and stuff. Like, pretty cool. But the Professor, well, I do wonder how long he'll last. So, she's basically just saying, well, yeah, the Professor, I don't know how much longer he's gonna live, to be honest. Unfortunately, it's just as Akari says. I'm a clumsy sort of fellow, to put it mildly. Professor, that's what happens when you talk about people behind your back, stupid. They walk up behind you. But everything will be quite alright now. Dreadmac here has agreed to help us with our Pokedex. She's not happy about that. Excuse me? You plan to appoint him to the Survey Corps? Corps? We'll figure it out. You can't just slap a badge on whoever you like without Captain Silene's permission. I'll allow it. Captain Silene! Akari just having a rough day. Assuming the individual can contribute to the Survey Corps, whatever that is. I'm just gonna call it Corpse because I like Corpse. I think Corpse is a fun name. I am the captain of the Galaxy Team Survey Corps. You may call me Silene. Professor Lavington has told me how you helped secure his Pokemon when they slipped his control. And now it seems he would like us to feed and house you in exchange for your ongoing labor. You look to be 15 or so. Quite old enough to work for your keep. But we can't simply take on a stranger who wanders in among us. An Among Us reference in Pokemon? The ultimate clickbait. Without any idea of their skills or origins. Tomorrow we shall see if you can prove yourself worthy. Oh, a most reasonable decision, Captain. Now, would you care to join us for a meal? I'm sure you've got plenty of questions for our visitor. That's quite alright. I prefer to eat alone, so I might appreciate my meals without distraction. Elbozo. What a loser. Casually just walks towards the place that they were going to eat at. Aloof, as always, I see. Aloof. I'm going to have to, like, look up a ton of these words. Because, like, aloof or albi, I think it was. Well, no matter. The rest of us can share a meal and some pleasant conversation then, eh? Beanie ho chum, the usual potato mochi if you please, but make it for 3 today. Honestly, I think you call Beanie old chum again. I think old Beanie's gonna put some let's see here, some poison in your potato mochi. Wonderful stuff, Beanie. Much obliged. A potato mochi never failed to please. It just looks like donuts. Professor Laventon, where exactly did you meet our visitor here? Oh, well, you know that great hole in the sky? The one people call the space-time rift? Our new friend fell right out of it. Wait a minute. So, the beach is a really long way away from the Mount Coronet space-time rift. So, are you telling me I fell out of the space-time rift and, like, went diagonally towards their beach just conveniently? Or did I just, like, fall in the water? But even then, like, I'm pretty sure Mount Coronet is, like, in the middle, so I had to have, like, hit the mountain at least once, like, to, like, bounce off or something. Anyway. That's my little, that's just me just ranting, I think. You can't be serious. Come now, I am a scientist. My job is to observe and explain any and all phenomena. I concern myself only with facts. Now, you already know there are many Pokemon here in the Hisui region. I think that is how you pronounce it, right? Hisui? I'm just gonna need a bunch of you guys to, like, tell me how to pronounce stuff. That there is in the grass and forests by water or wherever they like. Our job as a survey corps is to research them and find out what kind of creature they are. Why am I having so much trouble reading? Well, we know this much. Pokemon are terrifying creatures. Yeah, I'm sure Yamper is a terrifying creature. I'm so scared of Yamper right now. Man, Yamper's scary. Yamper's big scary. But it's all but impossible to know what kinds of powers they might possess or what sorts of wondrous things they can do. But that's where Dreadnought will come in. He successfully caught 3 Pokemon. 3 of them in quick order. You understand? Nobody in the Galaxy team is capable of a feat such as that. This means we can finally begin our Pokemon research in earnest. If nobody can catch 3 Pokemon in your entire, like, village, I think that's, like, something you need to look into. Like, either the Pokemon are, like, extremely high, or, like, pretty high leveled, or, like, everyone in the village is just, like, their brain is a microwave. 3, we have a hard enough time catching even one when wild Pokemon come after us. Oh, well, to be perfectly fair, the Pokemon that fled to the beach weren't on the attack. But the key to catching Pokemon is getting close enough to aim your Pokeball, and, and it seems our new friend is fearless enough to do just that. I'm gonna have a stroke. Does the Survey Corps really have their leeway to be enjoying a leisurely meal with this outsider? Your captain just ordered 10 whole portions of potato mochi. The slow progress on that Pokedex of yours clearly has her on edge. 10 servings of potato mochi. So it looks like a bowl that's like, wow, 10 of those like bowls that they had. That's wow. That's stress eating at its finest. Like, I'm sure we'll start to reign in the good captain's stress eating soon enough. Now have your fill, Dreadmack. Wait, have they not been eating while they were talking? And think, if you make it into the Galaxy team, you'll never have to worry about a meal again. The team provides for all of its members' needs, even if said members fell out of the sky. Love how they all just accept that I just like fell out of the sky.
But it's important. Mom needs your help. Oh my God. With
That was quite delicious indeed. Yes, the food was lovely, but more importantly, you do remember that Dreadmack has a trial to pass to join server corps, don't you? Okay. I should read that. You do remember that Dreadmack has a trial to pass to join Survey Corps. Don't know why I just said Corps. I literally already said I'm gonna say corpse. Don't you? Not to worry, I have complete confidence in Dreadmack's skills. I have complete confidence that your pants are disgusting. No, seriously, can we just actually talk about Lavington's pants for a second? Like, just look at those things. Those things are nasty. Like, those are just not, no, not good. Those are very not good. Like, just seriously, this needs to just end. Okay. Oh, here's Silene. Let's hope it is not misplaced. Dreadmack, was it? For tonight, at least, we will provide you with a place to sleep. You may use our quarters there. I've never understood why, like, a house can be, like, or, like, a small apartment or whatever can be, like, considered quarters. But if you fail to pass the trial we put you to tomorrow, you must move on. You will be expelled from the village to meet your fate and perhaps your death in the wilds. What? I'm pretty sure I just got threatened with death. Well then. He just casually walks away after saying if you fail, we'll send you out to die. Captain Hylene's somewhat like Hazui, in that they're both quite harsh. Now, she simply puts on the stern front to help keep us all safe. At any rate, I think it's time we turned in for the night, eh? I'm still, like, my sickness is just not helping still. Like, I figured it would, like, at least clear up a little bit throughout the video. It's just not. It's a good thing one can't fall out of futon. What's a futon? I need someone to tell me what a futon is. What's a futon? Anyway, out of the futons we sleep in here, I imagine our new friend has had enough falling for one day. And with that, I bid you both good night. I just can't get over the fact how weird people talk in this game. Yes, good night. A rift in the sky, people falling from it, the world is full of mysteries. I should have seen the periods and known I was supposed to pause. But, reading, no reading. Well, guys, I think that's where I'm gonna wrap it up for today, because the video's already getting a bit long, so I'll probably put out a video some point during next weekend, and with that, I will see you all next time. Goodbye.